MacArthur, you're all well familiar with him, or at least most of you are. He's the Chancellor Emeritus of the Masters University and Seminary, the former President of TMUS, which he was for 35 years. He is still the Senior Pastor Teacher at Grace Community Church, where he has filled that capacity for 52 years and counting. He's the voice of the national and international radio and television ministry, Grace to You. That's in fact how I first became acquainted with him, as I heard his clarion voice coming through the radio saying, "Thou shalt believe, thou shalt believe," which airs over 1,000 times daily in English and Spanish in 27 countries. He's the author or editor of over 150 books. That's 150 books on Christian theology, ethics and living, and biblical exposition and doctrine that have been translated into over 24 languages, including commentaries on every book of the New Testament, the MacArthur Study Bible, which has been translated into 8 languages and has now millions of copies in print. He's the author of The Battle for the Beginning, which is on the bookshelf outside, and we may be running short on that. We had to reorder additional copies because it was moving pretty good. He's also written Before Abraham, Creation, Sin, and the Nature of God. His latest book is Jesus Unleashed. Just came out this year, I believe, right? In the last couple of months. Please welcome Dr. John MacArthur.
That introduction makes me tired. Actually, I'm working on another book as we speak, the title of which you will understand, called The War on Children, which is going on in our culture. So glad to be here, so glad that you're here, and I know you've been incredibly encouraged and informed, right? Today, and this is why the Masters University exists, and there's no issue we don't tackle with the Word of God at our side, because all that we need to know is contained therein. And when it comes to these things which seem to confuse so many people, scientific things, creation issues, they don't confuse us at all because we accept the veracity of the Word of God. So this is a great event, but it's more than just a Saturday event, because I'm going to introduce something to you now that I want you to know about. We are introducing a new resource called Mathema Institute. And this is Ty Danae Bradley's brainchild in every possible way. So exciting. She will be supported by Dr. Monica Broman, who is sitting by her over there, PhD in machine learning from Rutgers. She joined our faculty last year, teaches computer science and machine learning and engineering computer science department. But Ty Danae, the first time I met her in my office and we had any conversation, I said, if you could do anything with your life, what would you want? Remember what you told me? You'd want some kind of a think tank where Christian mathematicians could come together and share and provide insights. And she's already been writing a blog. I don't know how many years you've been writing a blog. 6 years on Mathema. And so now that's going to be folded into the Mathema Institute. The Institute will publish work by the entire science, engineering, and mathematics community at TMU, including faculty and advanced undergraduates. The official name of the Institute is Mathema Institute for Advanced Research in Mathematics, Engineering, and Computation. That will be on the quiz. Dr. Bradley, mathematician trained, as you already know, City University of New York, joining our faculty as a visiting research professor of mathematics and executive director of Mathema Institute. And beginning with next year's TheoTech conference, the event will be hosted by the Mathema Institute and plan to make it an annual event. They're going to be publishing a Journal of Advanced Research in the STEM field, science, technology, engineering, and math, with the first issue already in production and scheduled for February.
you.